Alright guys, so the round 10 fantasy review is here. So for round 10 we scored 1679 and our overall rank is 17,368. So pretty average. We moved up the ranks by like 2k I reckon. So we're certainly getting up there, but it looks like at this rate, if we're still continuing this rate, we'll probably get to the top 10,000, which is fine. It's pretty average year overall. My main goal always is to get to top 1,000, but I'll take the top 10,000, honestly. If we can get to the top 5,000, that'll be great, because that's a serviceable rank for the year. But yeah, overall, not too bad. Let's just get straight into the trade. So, oh yeah, we copped a couple of, yeah, just, I think, yeah, one injury and one suspension, which isn't great, but we'll work around it. So, my trades for last round was Tyler Brown to Draper, and I use a bit of DPB by putting Cameron in the forward line, and then it was like something to I used the utility and something. It was like very confusing. I don't want to explain it because you're gonna get confused. But we used the utility. Someone got Cameron to the forward line, and we traded Brown to Draper, and Draper's in my ruck. Then we traded Hamill to Watson, and then Taylor to Keys. So might be wondering why I traded in Keys. I'll explain that once we get to him. But yeah, overall decent trades, not too bad. So let's get straight into the review. So to the defense, Sam Dock got his buy score, which is pretty good because he's been scoring 60. So we'll see what happens. He's lucky to get his average of the ton still, but yeah, hopefully gets back to his like normal back in like first 5 rounds. He was scoring decent, but yeah, it's pretty interesting that he's scoring 60s now. Ridley 79. He did cop a bit of an injury at the late stages. It was something to the ribs. Hopefully he's okay. I can't afford him to be injured because I've got too many problems so far. So fingers crossed. Houston 41. Unfortunately, I won't be able to trade him because I got other things to do this week. But yeah, lots of people are going to trade him to Witherden. That trade's going to be very popular this week. But yeah, hopefully he bounces back against Richmond. Richmond usually gives a lot of marks, so fingers crossed. Houston's playing tomorrow actually, so very interesting. Lucky Weller 55. He's just not been great at all. He can find the ball, but he just doesn't mark or tackle anymore. Like, what happened to the first few rounds when he was scoring 90? It's just disappointing. Yeah, it's just disappointing, but I got other things to do, so I'm going to have to hold him. And yeah, he's just really pissing me off every time I watch Gold Coast. Real Day 54 got his buy score, so alright. McPherson was managed, and I'm pretty sure I did all my trades before I learned about McPherson. I penciled him to play, but it got managed. So hopefully he's back this week. Otherwise, I'm going to field Watson. I did get Watson's 46 anyway, so I was fine with the 46. That's what McPherson will probably score around, but I'd rather have McPherson than Watson because Watson is a bit of a key defender, and key defenders are known to score like 20. So fingers crossed McPherson plays. I traded Hamill. It was a bit of a mistake at the start because Hamill was playing and McPherson was out. I should have traded the other way around, but Hamill did get an injury and he's probably dropped in cash. So overall, alright. I traded him. And then Ling 20, he's probably gonna get dropped. Unfortunately, I made a little bit of cash. I'll probably out pocket 30k if I do end up trading him to a 170k defense. Now to the midfield, Trelaw is one of my injuries. Hamstrings out for 3 or 4 weeks. Unfortunately, he was on track for a massive score, 76 at the start of like the third quarter. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go at least 100, but fortunately got a hamstring injury, and I'm gonna try and get him to kneel. Obviously, the trade I can't do my trade because lockout's not lifted, so I won't be able to tell what my trades are. But I'll give you an idea, and it'll probably end up on screen as to what I'm trying to do. Jack still +3, 111, just beautiful. Honestly, he's been a great pod. Still a pod, only 3% still have him. I'm surprised about that, but yeah, he's just been great over a year and he should be locked in for All Australian. Stephen Caniglio 95, definitely take that. He's been decent last couple of rounds, so I'm very happy with that. Mitchell 80 goes by, and then Euro 72 goes by. Mays, suspension, it was pretty disappointing. I was at the game and I saw the bump on the camera. I knew that was going to be a couple of weeks, but he got 1 week, so he's gonna still make lots of cash. So I'm still considering if I should hold him and put like close on the bench or trade in like what's the name, Wicks, if he plays, because he scored decent. But yeah, he's still got plenty of cash to make. So, but we don't know if he's gonna even be named next week. So we'll see. My trades aren't really sorted out. Once again, lockout's not lifted. But yeah, Sarong 62 goes by. Simpson 49. He's got 1 more week, I reckon. And then to the bench, Close 28. He's gonna get dropped, I reckon. Hopefully he doesn't get dropped, fingers crossed. Bianco. I did something to do with him to get Drape in, but yeah, he's not playing at the moment, unfortunately. And that's the mid. To the Rucks, Max scoring 73. Apparently has a tennis shoulder, so it's not great at all. We're gonna have to worry about him all week. And at least we got Draper on the field. He scored 52, pretty serviceable. And then Grundy captain 192, which was around the 90 mark, so I'm happy with that. And then yeah, so that's the Rucks. To the forward line, Petrarca 90, top first, whatever, a top, what's it called? The number one forward. Okay, I don't know why that took a while to get, but number one forward in fantasy, and we'll just lock him in. Oh, actually, never mind. Whitfield. I forgot all about Whitfield. Oh, still Cybon. I forgot about this. I don't have them. My team's, bro. Lloyd and let's don't even talk about Lloyd's first quarter, man. When I was watching that game, that literally ruined it for me. I knew it was unbelievable. 64-point quarter. I was literally screaming at the bloody Collingwood to just man them or just stand next to him. It was so bloody annoying, but luckily he slowed down a little bit and scored like 30 points in the next 3 quarters. But yeah, Lloyd and Whitfield are just killing my season. I'm gonna say that every single week. It just kills me to watch them play. But yeah, Petrarca 90, definitely take that. Greenwood 71, unfortunately just died off in the second half. Was on 50, but yeah, 71 pretty serviceable. But he's gonna be losing cash a little bit. So if you don't have him, then you probably look to get him next week. Simkin 81, that's beautiful. Bounce back, and I thought he was gonna be penciled in for another 50 by the middle of the first quarter, but luckily got a bit of a rocket, so that was nice. Brayshaw 74 by Bailey Smith 66, just not producing as well I wanted him to do when I traded him in, but I'll take the 66, not too bad. And then Ben Key 69, the reason why I traded him in because I knew his role was really good. He's playing midfield, he's got like the third most centre bounce attendance for Crows. And 69, serviceable, I'll take that. I didn't have a lot of cash, and Keys was right around my price mark, so decided to trade with him, and hopefully he can get around that 70 mark. I'll take that. And then forward rookies, Maxkin 44, still making cash, so that's good. And then Cameron, fortunately, got dropped, and then Karavar still in the utility, not playing, unfortunately. But yeah, that's the review. As I said, my trades, Treloar's gonna have to be out. He's probably gonna drop him around 40k, so he'll be around the 800k mark. And then it depends. I might downgrade him to like a primo or upgrade him to Neil. We'll see. But if I'm going to get Neil, I'm probably gonna have to downgrade Maze to another rookie. And if Ridley's injured, then that just ruins the whole thing. Honestly, I'm gonna have to do something I'm gonna have to trade Treloar and Ridley and keep Maze and put Close on field. But yeah, these are the trades. You probably can see the trades up right now. I've probably done them in the morning. That's probably what it's looking at. But it's probably definitely involving Treloar. He's either going down or up to Lachie Neale, or let's quickly see if there's any midfields that's. Oh yeah, Oliver had a beautiful day game, but he's gonna be too expensive for me. McRae, he's a bit expensive. I'm gonna have to upgrade then. Adams could be there with Treloar out once again. Oh, Tom Rockcliffe, what a bro! I'm going to need some bowls, man, to get Rockcliffe in. He's still cheap, but should I just bring him in? Because my season's basically done. If this gets like 20 likes, I'll bring in Tom Rockcliffe, okay? If this gets 20 likes. Tim Taranto, a good option, scored 100 this week. Yeah, there's a couple of unique options I could go for. But yeah, Lachie Neale's obviously killing my season once again. Still scored an 88, which is pretty average for him, even though that is a pretty good score. But yeah, I reckon that will wrap up the video. Leave your thoughts on your score. Just tell me what your score is, because I'd love to see it once again. And yeah, that's the video. Like, subscribe, and comment, and hopefully you can get around the 700 mark. I'll take that any day of the week. But yeah, see you in the next one. Peace.